Meet Abby and Brittany Hensel, the resilient conjoined twins who have mesmerized the world with their extraordinary journey. From their groundbreaking documentary to their captivating TV show, they've shared a unique life of two distinct personalities in one body. But the big question on everyone's mind is, what are Abby and Brittany up to now? Today we delve into their latest adventures and how they continue to impact the world every day. Join us to uncover the latest chapter in Abby and Brittany Hensel's incredible story, Two Heads, One Body, the extraordinary birth and childhood of Abby and Brittany Hensel. Imagine expecting a baby and finding out you're having not just one but two daughters who share the same body. It sounds like something out of a science fiction novel, right? Well, for Patty and Mike Hensel, this was their extraordinary reality. On March 7th, 1990, the couple found themselves welcoming their conjoined twins Abby and Brittany Hensel into the world in Carver County, Minnesota. Conjoined twins are exceptionally rare, occurring in about 1 in 189,000 live births. Even more astonishing, Abby and Brittany are diphthalic parapagous twins. This means they have two heads but share a single body. They're highly symmetric for conjoined twins, with each having a heart, stomach, spine, pair of lungs, and spinal cord. They also have individual organs in the upper part of their body, while most organs at and below the navel are shared except for the spinal cord. At birth, they had two heads, two spines merging at the coccyx, and were joined at the thorax by sections of ribs. Surgery corrected their scoliosis, and they have two completely separate spinal cords. They have two arms, originally three, but the rudimentary central arm was removed. One broad rib cage with two highly fused sternums and traces of bridging ribs, and two breasts. They have two hearts in a shared circulatory system. For lungs, with the medial lungs moderately fused, three pleural cavities, one diaphragm, two stomachs, two gallbladders, one liver with an enlarged and elongated right lobe, a Y-shaped small intestine, one large intestine, three kidneys, two left and one right, one bladder, one set of reproductive organs, two separate half sacrum converging distally, one slightly broad pelvis, and two legs learning to crawl, walk, and clap. Required cooperation as infants. The Hensel had no idea they were expecting conjoined twins until their birth. Patty was heavily sedated during the delivery, and the shock and uncertainty that followed were overwhelming. She recalls those early days vividly. One minute we were overjoyed at having twins, and the next we were facing a reality we hadn't prepared for. She shared, the Hensel faced numerous medical consultations to determine the best course of action for Abby and Brittany's health. Surgeons debated the feasibility of separation, but the shared organs made it highly risky. Endeavor doctors informed the family that attempting to separate the twins could result in the death of one sister. How could you pick between the two? Mike poignantly told Time magazine in 2001. Ultimately, they decided not to proceed with the surgery. Instead, the family chose to let the twins grow naturally, ensuring they received the best medical care to support their unique condition. But what challenges lay ahead for these resilient little fighters in their critical early days? Would they defy the daunting odds stacked against them? The doctors projected that Abby and Brittany's early days would be critical. Conjoined twins typically have low survival rates, but these two little fighters beat the odds, showing an incredible will to live. As the weeks passed, they continued to grow stronger. Their family's faith and the robust support system around them played an essential role during these challenging times. The early days were filled with hospital visits, medical consultations, and countless prayers. The medical community found themselves captivated by the Hensel twins. Each twin has her own brain, yet they must work in perfect harmony to navigate their shared body. Abby's brain controls the right side, while Brittany's commands the left. The level of communication and cooperation required to achieve even the simplest movements is astounding. Their synchronized efforts to perform daily tasks are nothing short of miraculous, pushing the boundaries of coordination and teamwork to new heights. Abby and Brittany have distinct physical quirks that set them apart. Abby's head tilts outward by about 5 degrees to the right, while Brittany's tilts 15 degrees to the left, making her appear shorter. Even when seated, Brittany's leg is nearly 2 inches shorter than Abby's, causing her to walk on tiptoe, which has led to her calf muscle becoming significantly larger than Abby's. To address these differences, the continued growth of Abby's spine was surgically halted after Brittany prematurely stopped growing at the age of 12. Abby and Brittany underwent surgery at Gillette Children's Specialty Healthcare to correct scoliosis and expand their chest cavity, preventing potential breathing issues. Remarkably, each twin controls one side of their shared body, with their sense of touch limited to their respective halves and a slight overlap at the midline. Fascinatingly, stomach AS are felt only by the twin on the opposite side. Early childhood brought a mix of joys and challenges for Brittany and Abby Hensel, who grew up in the quaint rural town of New Germany, Minnesota. The twin girls, each controlling one leg, had to achieve flawless coordination while learning to walk with sheer determination and countless hours of practice. They didn't just walk, they ran, played, and swam just like their younger siblings Dakota and Morgan. This shows their remarkable resilience and sibling bond. Their father Mike was their biggest supporter and innovator. He built custom equipment to fit their unique needs, including a special bicycle with extra handlebars and pedals. Simple daily activities, brushing teeth, tying shoelaces, required an extraordinary level of teamwork and trust, but the twins approached these tasks with an infectious sense of humor, embodying a philosophy that seamlessly blended communication and cooperation. Mike and Patty Hensel were unwavering in their commitment to giving their daughters a normal, fulfilling childhood. They were meticulous about treating Abby and Brittany as individuals, nurturing their distinct personalities. Abby, the serious one, preferred orange juice with breakfast, while Brittany, the joker, opted for milk. They could eat and write separately and simultaneously. From a young age, Abby's passion lay in math, while Brittany gravitated towards English and the arts, their individuality shone through, and the Hensel made sure it was celebrated. Specially tailored clothes with two necklines underscored their separate identities. Despite sharing one body, believe me, we are totally different people, Brittany told the Daily Mail in 2006. Abigail added, I'm more into pink and girly things, and Brittany is not into pink. We take turns picking our outfits. One day Brittany chooses, the next day I do. Friendships were another integral part of Abby and Brittany's lives. They made friends easily and were well liked for their upbeat attitudes. Sleepovers, 8:15. Birthday parties and other social events were part of their lives. Just like other children, their peers understood their unique situation and adapted effortlessly, making them feel included and accepted. Growing up wasn't without its hurdle. The twins were constantly under the public's curious gaze, often facing stares, questions, and even intrusive comments, yet their response was nothing short of grace and confidence. Their parents instilled in them the importance of educating others about their condition while fiercely protecting their privacy. Abby and Brittany's determination to live a full life extended far beyond their physical uniqueness. It encompassed their education and extracurricular activities. Their pursuit of learning and hobbies wasn't just about fun, it was about integrating these aspects into their lives seamlessly. Let's explore how they approached academics and embraced activities with boundless inspiration, resilience, and a zest for living fully. Education and extraordinary career pursuit. Education was a top priority for the Hensel family. Mike and Patty were determined that their daughters Abby and Brittany would have the same opportunities as other children, so they attended public school, quickly becoming known for their bright personalities and unwavering determination. School life comes with its own unique challenges. What is most fascinating is how they take notes in class when one is right-handed and the other is left-handed. Abby and Brittany developed their own ingenious system to manage these tasks. With the support of their teachers and classmates, they thrived academically. But it wasn't just academics that defined their Shoal School experience. Abby and Brittany were passionate about sports, playing volleyball and softball. Having them on the volleyball court moving in perfect sync to spike the ball was a sight to behold. Their coordination and teamwork were nothing short of extraordinary. Their enthusiasm for being active members of their school community extended beyond sports. They dove into various clubs and activities, always ready to tackle new challenges. Their involvement was inspiring, showing that they could excel in areas typically seen as difficult for conjoined twins. Their participation in sports highlighted their determination and teamwork. They loved the game, and their presence on the team was both motivating and inspiring to their teammates. Sports allowed them to push their physical limits and prove they could excel in addition to sports. Abby and Brittany also explored other extracurricular activities. They took piano lessons, with each twin controlling one hand. This required incredible synchronization and practice, but it showcased their ability to work together harmoniously. Abby once said, "We never wish we were separated, because we would never be able to do all the things that we do now, like play softball, run, and do sports." As they grew older, their dreams and aspirations evolved. They aimed to pursue higher education, and careers that would allow them to make a difference in the world. Their academic achievements in high school set the stage for their next big adventure: college. At 16, they passed their driving test despite driving requiring coordination between them. State law mandates that each twin be licensed separately. Abby handles the pedals and gear shifter, while Brittany takes charge of the blinkers and lights. Abby likes driving faster than me, Brittany told the Daily Mail. Their mother, Patty, revealed in an interview with Naked Stories that the sisters once dreamed of being a pilot and a dentist, but sharing one body ruled out separate careers. Luckily, they shared a passion for teaching, which led them to pursue education degrees at Bethel University. They graduated in 2012 with degrees in education. After graduation, they chose to teach at the 4th and 5th grade levels. Abby and Brittany share one salary, but hope to negotiate for a raise given their dual qualifications and unique perspectives. Abby explained to BBC, "Obviously, we understand we are going to get one salary because we're doing the job of one person, but as we gain experience, we'd like to negotiate a bit considering we have 2 degrees and offer 2 different perspectives or teach in 2 different ways before securing jobs as student teachers." The school supervisor asked students for their honest reactions to the twins. The students responded, "They are just part of our classroom," now making it clear that Abby and Brittany's condition was a non-issue, especially for children. The school principal, Mr. Berg, praised the sisters for offering something unique that other teachers couldn't. He said, "There's no question in my mind that they will change the world for the better and influence lives in ways that those like myself, as one person, never really do." After completing their teaching practice, Abby and Brittany found employment at a different school.